So we got to talk about what's going on in Mexico right now because it is absolutely wild. Some of the things that I have seen, it's mind blowing. Literally, I'm not even kidding. Obviously, I'm gonna keep it PG here, but I don't encourage you to look this up because you are going to come across some very disturbing images. Okay, very disturbing images that you don't want to see necessarily. Okay, this is some pretty wild stuff. Like I literally saw the inside of somebody's head, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, you can imagine what I'm talking about. All right, now let's get into some of this because, like I said, this stuff is absolutely wild. We have some American citizens, obviously, that are in Mexico. And I want to read this that Nick Sorter posted. Urgent breaking, U.S. State Department to Americans in Mexico. Hold on, let me fix this really quick. There we go. The U.S. Embassy are ordered to shelter in place following explosive cartel violence in the following regions. I don't know how to pronounce some of these, so I'm not going to. Obviously, you can see them right there on your screen. Do not ignore these warnings. Cartels are indiscriminately targeting civilians in retaliation for the U.S./Mexico operation killing El Mencho. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. One of the most powerful cartel leaders. If anybody, hopefully, am I pronouncing that correctly? Mencho? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, as you can see the smoke billowing up from there. See smoke over here, smoke there. You know, my goodness. Cars on fire. American citizens still there, stranded, right? They closed down the schools in Mexico, and there's an order to stay in place because the scene looks like this. It's crazy, man. Crazy. It's like a war zone. Absolutely wild stuff after a cartel leader was killed. And there's allegedly an image of him actually DEAD. All right, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it PG here. This stuff has gone so far that the cartel allegedly has ambushed Mexico's National Guardsmen. Yeah, they've gone as far as to ambush Mexico's National Guardsmen, and this is one of the videos that I accidentally came across. Not this particular video, but I saw a clip earlier. I came across this video later. Moments when Mexico arrives at the place where our fellow National Guardsmen were ambushed by the sicarios. Rest in peace, our brothers. Okay. Actually, I can play a little bit of this because you don't really see much here. The vehicle that they were ambushed in is further up the road. So you don't really see much here. But yeah, these are National Guardsmen pulling up. Obviously, and I'm gonna pause it there because after this car moves out the way, you can start to see some of the scene where the National Guardsmen were ambushed. And let me tell you something, it was not a pretty scene. It was not a pretty scene. National Guardsmen just driving down the street, and cartel allegedly pulled up and let loose. Let them have it, and let them have it they did, for sure. That scene was horrific, to say the least. Horrific, to say the least. Man, I don't even know if I can play this one. I think that I can. So here is a clash between the I don't know if I'm properly pronouncing this. I'm probably butchering this. Y'all help me out with the pronunciation. The Jalisco, or is it Jalisco New Generation Cartel, CJNG, and Mexican security forces in Guadalajara. All right. Now I'm going to take this off the screen, and I'm going to let you just hear the sound. Wild stuff, man. Absolutely wild stuff. Wild stuff. Sure you guys can imagine what that looked like. And apparently, they are setting up roadblocks all across Mexico. I want you guys to see this. The cartel is setting up roadblocks. Look at this. Mind you, here's Texas right here. Okay? And look where these roadblocks are. Right there. Texaco. Goodness gracious. Combined Texas and Mexico. Texaco. Jeez Louise. Y'all didn't hear that. My goodness, Texaco. Wow. Obviously, Texas and Mexico are right next to each other. You can see the border there. Jeez Louise. I can't believe I just said that. Texaco. But yeah, crazy stuff, man. Crazy, crazy stuff. And I actually came across a video that was allegedly from Mexico yesterday, or was it today? I don't remember. Today, I believe, where there was a family who was driving down a road in Mexico, and all of a sudden you see this car speed out in front of them and kind of block them off. And allegedly that was the cartel. And you see this dad, immediately turn the car back around and start trying to, drive the other way with his kids in the back, crying, terrified, obviously, because they know what's happening. Thankfully, at least the video that I saw, they got away. Maybe the video ended early. I don't know. Maybe it ended because, some bad things started to happen. I don't know. But the video that I saw, it looked like they got away. So I'm happy to report that. But things are crazy, man.
This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth, coming at you here live in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Just had the military driving past me, and as I understand it, I should not be around anywhere where the police or the military are, because they are the target right now. As you can see, this whole place is like deserted right now because there's burning cars back there, burning cars right here still smoldering, and the situation is incredibly intense. As I'm sure you've already heard, there was a top drug lord cartel member, El Mencho, who has been killed. I believe there was a $15 million bounty on this man's head, and he is now dead, and that has caused this whole situation to pop off. The place looks like an absolute war zone right now, folks. Cartel has been setting up blockades in the streets, stopping cars. A whole bus was set on fire. You've got cartel members who literally look like the military.
Yeah, this right here on your screen, that's cartel. That's not military. That's not Mexican police. That's not Mexican special forces. This is the cartel right here. Let me move my big old head out of the way so y'all can see. That's the cartel. Crazy, right? Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild.
These guys are serious. These guys mean business.
Yeah, they do.
Costco was set on fire. A hospital was under attack. People running for their lives. There was the Guadalajara air.
Yeah. I got to be careful with some of these images. Obviously, I want to keep it PG here. But, yeah, man. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. And you know what else I find quite interesting? Videos like this of American citizens who say stuff like this.
What is the best country in the world?
What is the what?
What is the best country in the world?
Mexico, definitely for sure Mexico.
Mexico?
Mexico.
So why do you think these people don't want to go back?
I think it's because we sacrifice a lot to be here, and we all want people to come in the right way as well, but things are better over here in America, and they're gonna try their best to be here.
Well, you just said Mexico is the best country in the world.
It is, but I think that
Huh? Mexico is the best country in the world, but things are better over here in America. How does that align? And I've seen lots of videos like that, but I'm going to spare you from running through the whole, Rolodex of videos like that. I just find that quite interesting. If Mexico is so great, then why don't you actually live there? And why are you so angry if a Mexican is deported back to Mexico? It's a great country, according to you all. And how is America better if Mexico is the best? I don't know. Now, one thing Uncle Trump said recently that he was right about was this.
Well, it wasn't meant to be, and we're very friendly with her. She's a good woman, but the cartels are running Mexico. She's not running Mexico. The cartels are running Mexico. And we could be politically correct and be nice and say, oh, yes, she is. No, she's very, she's very frightened of the cartels. They're running Mexico. And I've asked her numerous times, would you like us to take out the cartels? No, Mr. President. No, please. So we have to do something because we lost. The real number is 300,000 people, in my opinion. They like to say 100,000. 100,000 is a lot of people, but the real number is 300,000 people. And we lost it to drugs, and they come in through the southern border, mostly the southern border. Plenty come in through Canada, too, by the way, in case you don't know. But they come in through the southern border, and something's going to have to be done with Mexico.
He said that she does not run the country of Mexico. He was right. And she's terrified. And rightfully so. You guys saw what these cartel members were suited and booted up in. They mean business. Serious business. Like they are not playing games. These folks look like military personnel. Like that's how suited and booted they are. Bulletproof vests, the helmets, all the gear, the weapons. I mean, these people are kitted to the teeth. I mean, it is crazy. Now, a recent audio clip, and I'm gonna end this video here very soon after this clip, but a recent audio clip from 2016 shows how dominant the Mexican, some of these cartels genuinely are. And in this video clip here that you are about to hear is the cartel leader, El Mencho, the individual who was recently killed, which kind of sparked all of this that you saw. Listen to him speak to Mexican police, and let me know what you think. Check it out.
Delta 1.
Hey, ¿quién habla?
Mira bien, hijo de tu puta madre. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tu puta gente a la verga. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tus putas partidas. Si no, te voy a partir tu madre. Tienes toda tu bola de perros. Te tengo identificado 30 güeyes. Hasta tus putos perros te voy a matar si no te relajas, güey. ¿Cómo ves?
Ya está, señor. Ahorita los bajo.
Oh, no cuelgues, hijo de la verga. Te tengo ubicado en Chacala, güey.
No le estoy colgando, le estoy diciendo, ahorita los bajo.
Póngase bien las pilas, güey. ¿Qué se le cuesta ser amigo, cabrón? ¿Uno no se mete con ustedes para que se pasen de verga?
No, señor. Ahorita yo se las bajo.
Pongan, mire, revíremeles a todos los hijos de su puta madre, porque todos agarran dinero y son buenos de puercos.
Sí, es lo que me están diciendo.
¿Se me
que
ponen a tiros o tú eres el primero que vas a marchar por ellos, León?
No, señor.
¿Vale?
No, señor, no se trata de eso.
Váyase a la verga, porque aquí los vergazos están al 220, ya se la sabe. Y miedo no hay.
No, señor, no se trata de eso. Ahorita yo lo sabré.
Entonces, si quiere la amistad, aquí va a tener un amigazo, cabrón. Si no, a chingar a su madre a la verga.
No, yo sé, señor.
Ya estoy hasta la verga de que no entiendan, loco.
Señor, usted me conoce, usted sabe que yo soy amistad.
Pues por eso me extraña, cabrón. Yo te entiendo, güey, pero pues no mames, yo sé que tienes gente y la familia de chingada. Verga, póngase las putas pilas.
Yo lo sé, señor. Nada más
no quiero que me apagues este puto teléfono. Después te voy a marcar, güey. A ver si no se relajaron a la verga, ¿eh?
No, ahorita le voy a marcar.
A todos en general, güey. Relájenmelos a la verga, por favor.
Ahorita le voy a marcar de otro número, a este número que me está marcando.
No, este ya no le vuelvas a marcar. Yo le marco cuando yo pueda.
Ándale, pues.
Pero no me lo apague porque lo voy a entender como negatividad.
No, señor. Ahorita le mando un mensaje de otro número para que no marque el otro.
Órale, pues, Melón. Ahí les espero eso, que se relajen a la verga.
Sí, señor. Usted me conoce. Usted sabe que hay respeto y hay amistad. Nada más
ya
aquí.
está, igualmente. De aquí para allá también. Ahí disculpen por las malas palabras.
Aquí los muchachos
¿vale?
son los que están allá y ahorita yo se los agrupo.
Ahora, pues. Ahí le encargo.
Ándale, señor.
Ahí relájenmelos a todos. Dígale que va de parte mía.
Claro que sí, señor.
Ya está.
Ándale.
Crazy, right? Crazy. Talking about they accept money from him, telling them to fall back or blood will be spilled, and the officer agreeing. Like, yeah, no problem, sir. You won't have any problems from us. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Now, once again, allegedly that was El Mencho in 2016. This wasn't, from yesterday or the day before. That was from 2016. And so you see the kind of relationship that the cartel had with the police, that you could just call up a police member and be like, hey, yo, you better tell your crew to fall back. Y'all accepted my money, so you better fall in line, or some people are going to have a bad day. All right, no problem, sir. Trump was right. Trump was right. They run Mexico. 100%. 100%. But crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Wild. Absolutely wild stuff to see. Just cars being lit on fire. Cartel members kitted to the teeth. They mean business. Serious business. But as always, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions about all of this. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.